Hello and welcome back to our FCS Dynasty and NCAA Football 2006. Today we've got the Southern Utah Thunerbirds traveling to take on the 2-4 Northern Arizona Lumberjacks. The Thunderbirds are 3-3 on the season. This is a rivalry game in Flagstaff, Arizona, in the Dome. It's going to be a fun game. It's televised locally, not national, because, well, you know, 3-3, 2-4, not really a good matchup for national television. But Joe Phillips, one of the top quarterbacks in the country, 87 overall. He's having a pretty decent season. And because he has a couple good targets, Justin Wyatt and Jim Scott at the receiver spots. But they are lacking a good halfback. They just don't have one. And they've really only got about 6 players that are worth anything. But their right guard has a 93 strength. So he's got that going for him. He knows how to do some curls in the weight room, some bench presses. But I think the Southern Utah Thunderbirds are going to win this game 38-20.
Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, bringing you today's exciting matchup. The crowd is filling up the dome, and we're just about ready for the Thunderbirds and the Northern Arizona Lumberjacks. Halfway through the season, and the race in the PAC-10 is heating up. And here come the Lumberjacks. The Thunerbirds are pretty confident coming into this one, Kirk. It really doesn't appear to be much of a contest.
The away team comes into this football game by their quarterback, and he's such a leader, Brad. Believe me, he won't buy into any of this pregame "we're going to blow him out" hoopla. He's a focused competitor, and he'll be ready to play.
Nice pick, Kirk. I really believe that these guys are going to do it.
All right, folks, you heard the coach's pick. Now let's head down to the field for the coin toss.
So Brad thinks that Owen Gregory is going to be the difference here today. And that's kind of surprising since he only has 5 touchdowns with 9 picks. But here's Prince McCutcheon up to the 41-yard line. That's his 7th catch on the season. That puts him over 200 yards as well. And he has 3 touchdowns. And here's Gregory taking off, getting about 10 yards. He's got 131 yards on the ground this season. 3 touchdowns. Here's Brandon Lee exploding through the middle for the Southern Utah Thunderbird touchdown. That is his 7th rushing touchdown this season. And that was just so easy. The acceleration was outstanding. And just like that, the Thunderbirds are on top. Here are the Lumberjacks on offense. Quick strike over the middle to Adams to the 43-yard line. First down, Northern Arizona. And they go halfback pass here. That's deflected and intercepted by C.J. Moreland. That is only his 2nd pick on the season. He doesn't have a whole lot of stats this year, but that was a nice play and great ball awareness. Gregory play action over the middle. He is picked off by Barron, and he's going to take this up to the 35-yard line. Brandon Lee on the tackle. So they trade interceptions here, 2 straight drives. And Northern Arizona still looking to get on the board. Huge hit from Donald Lee Jr. Jericho Stevens gets his first career fumble recovery. And the Thunderbirds take back over, so 3 straight turnovers. And here is Gregory on the quarterback draw, first down and more. Great juke move in the open field past the 40. And that's almost a 30-yard run for the quarterback. And they're going to hand it off to Matthews here, right side, off tackle, breaks the tackle, inside the 20, the 15, breaks another tackle, and he's going to fumble the football, but it's recovered by Brandon Redd, the right guard. And then Brandon Lee's going to punch it in, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 8th on the season. And he is pretty much unstoppable at that fullback position. Phillips, left side, has Adams, and he'll pick up 9, close to the marker. That'll be 3rd and inches. Phillips going to throw it out of the goal line formation, hits Thompson on the left for the first down. Phillips in the shotgun, going to throw it again. Slings it over the middle. He's picked off by Donald Lee Jr. That's his first career interception, and that was thrown directly to the middle linebacker. So the Thunderbirds back on offense again. Gregory left side. Brandon Lee is wide open for his first career receiving touchdown. His acceleration is insane. As soon as he caught that ball, he was going full speed ahead. 28-yard touchdown pass from Owen Gregory to Brandon Lee. And that is Lee's 8th catch on the season. And that'll put him at 90 yards receiving on the year. And here is Scott. Jim Scott on the return, right side. Defenders giving chase. The kicker is clipped. They don't call it. And Scott's going to take it all the way for the Northern Arizona Lumberjack touchdown. And there's 32 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It's 14-7. Here's Johnson up to the 49-yard line. His first catch of the game for 26 yards. It's actually 21-7 because I just don't know how to look at the scoreboard. You know. Here's Owen Gregory, left side, runs through a defender. I love how he runs the ball. He always lowers that shoulder, tries to blow through the tackle. And Matthews picks up the first down. Cameron Matthews came into the game with 476 yards, 3 touchdowns. And here's Gregory taking a shot, and it's caught by Jaquan Freeman up to the 32-yard line. That's his 10th catch on the season. He has over 250 yards receiving and only 1 touchdown. And here is Matthews picking up another short yardage first down, this time in the passing attack. Gregory, staying in the pocket, delivers a strike to Johnson, and they're not going to say he got in the end zone. He's down at the 1-yard line. Brandon Lee is going to punch it in again. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the game, and he has a receiving touchdown. So 4 total touchdowns for the fullback. 28-7 is the score here in the 3rd quarter. Quick pass right side. Garrison in the open field, fumbles the football. Bryce King delivered a monstrous hit for his first career forced fumble. And, oh my goodness, Donald Lee Jr. almost with another pick. Bryce King with a humongous hit yet again. And King has 17 tackles now, 1 for a loss on the season and a forced fumble. And here's Donald Lee Jr. with a monstrous hit again. 5-yard pickup, and Jericho Stevens joins the big hit parade. Oh my goodness. Stevens has 2 sacks on the season, so he hasn't been a huge factor so far for the Thunderbirds, but he's got some decent stats. He's also got 14 tackles and 3 for a loss. Phillips, play action, right side, open and dropped by the slot receiver. So the Thunderbirds get the ball back again. Gregory, rolling left, throwing out, and he was hit as he threw it. That was not a good throw, and Bryant has the interception. He wanted to hit McCutcheon, who was wide open down the field on a post pattern, but as he was hit, just didn't get enough on the throw. And there's Adam Joseph getting a deflection. That is his first of his career. And here's Cameron Matthews going left side in the open field. Gets a nice block. And he is going to take it all the way. Running towards the middle of the field right now. Oh my goodness. Showboating for the last couple of yards. 90-yard touchdown run for Cameron Matthews. The longest of his young career. And he now has 600 rushing yards on the season. Phillips, right side. Wyatt was wide open at the 30-yard line and got it up to the 40. Phillips going to throw it again over the middle, and Adams lays out for it. It's now 4th and 1, though. They're going to go toss play. Garrison stuffed. He didn't get it. Great stop by the Thunderbirds as they look to extend their lead. It's 35-7 here in the first half, but that will end it 35-7 at the half. 367 yards of offense for Southern Utah, 122 for Northern Arizona. They're struggling. They can't get their ground game going. Phillips is having a hard time, but he finds Scott over the middle here for a 9-yard pickup. 2nd and 1. Garrison gets the first down. Lee Jr. with another tackle. And as you can see, the ground game not working. Only 2 yards rushing for the halfback. Deep shot right side. Caught by Scott inside the 30-yard line. And the passing attack continues its success. Phillips, right side, wide open is Wyatt. First down inside the 15-yard line. And they're going to go play action. Phillips rolling out, hit as he throws it. Wyatt has it, and he's down at the 5-yard line. Phillips took forever to throw that ball. And Phillips going to throw it again. Wide open is Morrow, the slot receiver. And that is a touchdown, 35-14. Now the score, Gregory chased. And to take off, he'll have the first down and more up to the 39-yard line, an 18-yard pickup. Gregory on the option, right side. Great block from Lee. And he's going to pitch it out to Matthews. Gregory lands a block. Matthews with a nice spin up to the 33-yard line, but that great play will be called back on a clipping penalty. So 1st and 9. Gregory, right side. Matthews has a nice catch. Past midfield and to the 43-yard line, so he picks up a big chunk of yardage anyway. Gregory now over 200 total yards for the game. He's going to throw it again here. And he's got Turner wide open inside the 15-yard line down to the 10. And that'll be 1st and goal. Man in motion, that is Prince McCutcheon. Gregory's going to pitch it out to Matthews on the option. He'll walk into the end zone for an easy Southern Utah Thunderbird touchdown. And that was just way too easy. There was nobody on the right side of the field once McCutcheon went in motion. Great decision by the quarterback. And Phillips is dropped. Adam Joseph gets his 3rd sack of the season. And that's a loss of 4. A play later, Phillips on 3rd and 10. Right side pass is dropped by Garrison. And the Thunderbirds get the ball again. Gregory, play action. Lee wide open. I'm not sure what that animation was, but that pass hits the grass. And the Lumberjacks get it back. 3rd and 1. Counter play. Garrison. And he's got the first down and more. Bryce King missed the arm tackle. The Lumberjacks still fighting. Here is Scott. And he's taken out of bounds by his face mask. Tack on 15 yards. That'll bring him up to the 16-yard line. 3rd and 11 from the 17-yard line, though. Phillips. Pressured. He's hit as he throws it. That was Jericho Stevens applying pressure. And that'll make it 4th and 11. Phillips pressured again over the middle. Caught and dropped. What a hit by Donald Lee Jr. Fantastic timing. Here's Johnson on the wide receiver option. A lot of space. Pitches it out to Matthews. One man giving chase, and a great block by Brandon Lee. Oh my goodness. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the replay here and see the hustle from the fullback, Brandon Lee. That definitely helped Matthews get into the end zone. Let's take a look. He comes all the way from the left side of the field, lays a nice block here on the cornerback. There's 3 defenders giving chase, and he hits the final guy who probably would have tripped Matthews up. Great effort by the fullback. Right side, Scott gets the first down for Northern Arizona. It's 49-14. Phillips sacked again. And that was the outside linebacker coming through untouched on the blitz. That'll make it 4th and 6. The Thunderbirds get it back. Brandon Lee up the gut. Isn't touched until he gets to that 3rd level. And George Bonds has injured his elbow on the play. Hopefully he's all right. Here's Brandon Lee again. Gets the first down and more. Breaks the tackle inside the 40. And down to the 31-yard line. He is such an impressive runner. He's got power and speed, agility. He's the total package at the fullback position. Cameron Matthews, player of the game for the Thunderbirds. Scott, player of the game for the Lumberjacks with that kick return for a touchdown. That's the final, though, folks. 49-14. And a very good performance today from the Thunderbirds. They were throwing the ball down the field well. They were definitely running the football extremely well. Their defense played fantastic. Special teams allowed a touchdown today, though, but the defense only allows 7 points today against one of the top 10 quarterbacks in all the land. 17 first downs for the Thunderbirds, 589 yards, 396 on the ground, sacked 0 times. They did have 2 turnovers, though. 5 for 7 on 3rd down conversions. So, great performance all around. 14-22 for time of possession. And the game was over in the 1st quarter. But the Lumberjacks kept fighting. Owen Gregory, 9 of 16, 197 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. So that'll give him 6 touchdowns on the season to go along with 11 interceptions. Brandon Lee, 3 touchdowns on 9 carries with 80 yards, 248 yards from Matthews, and 3 touchdowns. Gregory with 68 rushing yards. That'll give him 199 on the season. Brandon Lee, of course, had the touchdown reception as well. 4 total touchdowns for him. Very impressive performance for him. McCutcheon had a drop today. No surprise. He has at least a drop every single game. 10 pancakes for Brandon Redd, who came into the game with 20. Still has not allowed a sack this season. That gives him 30 pancakes, 0 sacks allowed. That is impressive. A couple of the receivers had some pancakes. Donald Lee Jr., 8 tackles. C.J. Moreland with 4. And both of them also had interceptions. Adam Joseph, 2 tackles, 2 for a loss, 1 sack. And Brandon Redd also had a tackle. So did Jericho Stevens for a loss. And that was that big hit where the Thunderbirds had probably 3 or 4 big hits right in a row. So a couple sacks for the defense, a couple picks, a couple forced fumbles. Lots of deflections. Phillips was throwing the ball all game. They have no ground game whatsoever. So if Northern Arizona had a really good halfback, they would probably be undefeated right now. Because you can't cover that halfback and all the receivers all at the same time. You just can't do it. Nothing special in return game for the Thunderbirds. There's the players of the game. Lots of injuries today for the Lumberjacks. Our next Thunderbirds football game is a subscriber versus subscriber matchup in Week 9 as they host the San Diego Toreros. That will be a fantastic game. I can't wait for that one. Our next game that'll be out tomorrow will be the North Dakota State Bison traveling to Western Carolina to take on the Catamounts. That'll be a great matchup as well in the Big 12. I'll see you guys with that one tomorrow. Take it easy.